Hi everyone, welcome to the video on compensation management. Topic performance appraisal methods. In that, traditional method. Normally, performance appraisal methods are classified into traditional methods and modern methods. In this video, we are going to discuss about what are the traditional methods of performance appraisal. They are rating scale, checklist, post-choice method, post-distribution method, critical incidence method, behaviorally anchored rating scale, performance test and observation, confidential reports, essay method, cost accounting method, comparative evaluation approaches such as ranking method and payout comparison method. First one is rating scales. The numerical scale is prepared that represents the job evaluation criterion such as the output, initiative, attendance, attitude, dependability, etc., and ranges from excellent to poor. Thus, each employee is given the rating based on his performance against each set criteria, and then the consolidated score is computed accordingly. The rating scales are one of the easiest traditional method of performance appraisal and can be applied to any job. Next is confidential reports. The confidential reports are mostly prepared by the government departments wherein the employee is evaluated on some of the following parameters such as attendance, leadership, self-expression, ability to work with others, initiative, technical ability, integrity, responsibility, etc. Next is checklist method. It is a performance tool that uses a list of statements of or work behaviors that are checked by raters, can be quantified by applying weights to individual checklist items. You can see in the right hand side an example of weighted checklist. Next is force distribution. In this performance appraisal method, which ratings of employees are distributed along a bell-shaped curve. You can see from unsatisfactory to outstanding how exactly the distribution is happened among the performance of employees. Next is free essay method. This method is descriptive and provides only qualitative information about the employee. In this method, the rater writes a narrative description on an employee's strengths, weaknesses, past performance potential, overall impression of performance, ability of employees to assume higher responsibility, existing capabilities and qualifications of performing jobs, training needs of the employee, and the suggestion for improvement. Next is performance test and observations. With a limited number of jobs, employee assessment may be based upon his test of knowledge or skill. The test may be on the paper and pencil variety or an actual demonstration of skill. The test must be reliable and validated to be useful. Even then, the performance tests are apt to measure potential more than actual performance. In order for the test to be job related, observation should be made under circumstances likely to be encountered. Next is behavioral rating approach. It assesses employees' behaviors instead of other characteristics. Consists of series of scales created by identifying important job dimensions, creating statements describing a range of desired and undesirable behaviors. An example is behaviorally anchored rating scale. You can see in the right hand side how exactly a behaviorally anchored rating scale is formulated. Next is the critical incident method. It is a set of procedures used for collecting direct observations of human behavior that have critical significance and meet methodically defined criteria. They are review different incidents, collect facts related to that, analyze the data, determine the outcomes, and evaluate solution. Next is cost accounting method. It is a process of evaluating monetary benefits yield to the organization from the job performance of an employee. In other words, this method is used to analyze the cost of keeping the employee and the benefits the company derives from his or her presence and or absence. The last set of performance appraisal methods are comparative evaluation approaches. Under this method, The performance of one employee is compared with that of another coworker, and the rating is determined accordingly. There are two methods. The first one is ranking method. In the ranking method, superiors give the rank from best to worst to their subordinates on the basis of their merits. Here, the detailed description of why best or why the worst is not given. Under paired comparison method, the performance of each employee is compared with the other employee, and then the decisions on whose performance is better is made. Thus, the performance evaluation methods on traditional approach describes various methods by which organizations conduct the performance appraisal of their employees.